What's up, guys? Welcome back to Legends Never Die, where neither will you if you know Jesus. And I'm hanging out outside the Baseball Hall of Fame here. Today, I'm going to share the top 10 known autograph collections that participate in my YouTube Hall of Fame autograph registry. Who those channels are, how many Hall of Fame autographs they have, and how you can go sub them and follow them. We're going to go ahead and share the registry, and I'm going to walk you through them, and I'll show you guys their channels as well. So let's check out the community registry here and see who our top 10 are. First, a couple quick honorable mentions, if you will. Eddie's Cardboard Chaos has 81, Dustin Bowinger 82, and Lou Rock TV 83. Shout out to those guys. I know Eddie and Lou are both actively participating and adding to their numbers all the time. So I appreciate that. That's part of what makes this fun. But first, 10th place, we've got Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. He's got 108 different Hall of Fame autographs of the possible 346. He has a weighted score of 127. Now, how that works is for the rarity scale goes 1 to 11, 1 being super duper easy, 11 being dang near impossible, and everywhere in between. You can see the counts there on the screen, how many are in each category. And ironically, right now, if you add those up, all the ones, all the twos, and all those threes would be exactly 200 autographs. But we're going to move on. I don't want this to be a super long video, but Dave is 10th place. We've got a tie for 8th place. Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike, appears here first because he does have 112 autographs like the person that he is tied with, but his weighted score is 119, meaning that almost all of Jason's autographs are ones on the rarity scale, since there's only a difference of 7 between his autograph total and his weighted score. That's why Sticks and Seams, his fellow Floridian, is ahead of him in the rankings. He also has 112, but his rarity score is a little bit better. He has 124. In 7th place, we have Shannon over at Back to the Cardboard. He's just barely edging those guys out. He's got 114 different Hall of Fame autographs. His weighted score, though, is a little bit better with a 140. So that's pretty good. Then you have yours truly. I have 162 different Hall of Fame autographs as of this video. My weighted score is 242. So it's pretty clear there that I have some of the mid-level or tougher autographs, making my rarity score much higher than Shannon's, even though, I have 48 more autographs than him. My score is over 100 points higher on the weighted score, to give you an idea of scale there. I'm not picking on Shannon. In 5th place, just in front of me, we've got Kyle at Ground Chuck. He's got 167 autographs, 5 more autographs than me, but his weighted score is 194. So that is 48 points lower than mine, even though he has more autographs than me. So again, not picking on my friend Kyle, but to give you an idea of how that works. Now, we get to the top 4 here. Chris over at Hall of Fame Pullers, a very good friend of mine. He is doing Hall of Fame autographs, obviously, but he does autographed player runs of their entire Topps run. So he has multiples of most of the guys that he has. But in terms of just unique, different Hall of Famers, he has 182, and his weighted score is a 231. So I do pick on Chris. I do give him a hard time because he has 20 more autographs than me, but my rarity score is higher than his. Now, these last 3 are the big 3 here on YouTube and in the registry, and they blow everyone else away. Because we see Chris has got a 182 there. That's the highest total so far. And the rarity score so far, the highest is mine with 242. Well, in 3rd place, we've got Baseball Collector. You may have heard of him. Mike has 260 different Hall of Fame autographs. That is 78 more than 4th place. And his rarity score is 623, which is over double mine. He has 75% of all the Hall of Fame autographs out there. But we're not done. There are 2 more names on this list. Number 2, Bill, the Hall of Fame collector. He has 288 different Hall of Fame autographs. That's 83% of all possible Hall of Famers. His rarity score is 867. That's over 200 higher than Mike's, who is in 3rd place. But the king of Hall of Fame autographs on YouTube, that is Frank over at Baseball Hall of Fame Autographs. He has 296 different Hall of Fame autos. From the really like Bob Feller all the way to Frank Chance and Sam Thompson. Unbelievable Hall of Fame autograph collection. He shares it with us as well as autograph analysis over on his channel. Love his stuff. Check him out. He has 85% of all the possible ones. His rarity score is almost 100 points higher than Bill's in 2nd place with 943. If we have 4 new inductees this year, it is very likely between the era committees and the writer's ballot that Frank will crack 300 different Hall of Fame autographs. So quickly, how can you subscribe to these guys? How can you, follow them as great Hall of Fame channels? Well, I'm going to get into that in a second. But if you want to be added to the YouTube Hall of Fame autograph registry, just shoot me an email at jakeleebrewer@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to share that with you and tell you how to do it so that you can track your Hall of Fame autographs and see how you stack up against fellow Hall of Famers. But to check out these channels and subscribe to them, I'm going to share them one by one. We have, again, in 10th place, there was Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. I am subscribed to all of these channels. I just have to use a different window to view this, but whatever. I just wanted to let you know because, Dave, I didn't unsubscribe, man, I promise. Let's see the next one. In 9th place, again, that was Jason over at Mr. Fisher Bike at 1.3 thousand subs. He's been around for a long time, but if you don't subscribe to Jason, definitely do that. Let's see the next one here. In 8th place, well, it was a tie, but, Mike's going to use that for bragging rights. Mike over at Sticks and Seams. He has just 266 subscribers, and he has a top 10 autograph collection in terms of Hall of Famers. The guy deserves to have more subs than that. Then in 8th place, we've got Shannon over at Back to the Cardboard. He's not too far from 1,000 at 825, so go support Shannon if you don't already. Next up, in this would have been 6th place. Yeah, 6th place. Myself. And then 5th place, Kyle Brownchuck. He hasn't made a video in a while. He's just under 500 subs. I have a theory that he's actually higher in his count than I think, but I didn't want to disclude him because he did participate in the registry. Then we're getting into the top guys here. In 4th place, we've got Chris at Hall of Fame Polars. He's under 400 subs. I love Chris's channel. He's one of my favorites. He doesn't make a ton of videos, but he has some cool stuff with his sons who play baseball. His Topps autograph runs, all the different things he's doing, TTM, private signings. He's a good friend, so got to give him a shout out there. Now, the top 3, you're probably familiar with these guys, but I'm going to give them their due. Mike, baseball collector, pushing 10,000 subs. You don't know him, you live under a hobby rock. Incredible Hall of Fame autograph collection. Well deserving of the top 3. He also has multiples of most of the guys that he has. Total autographs of Hall of Famers, he probably has the most. Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, he's only 9 subs from 1,000. Like, Bill needs to have 1,000 subs. I know he recently bought a house. He's putting together a hobby room. I hope I'm not spoiling that, but I can't wait till he shares it on YouTube and shows that off to you guys. And then finally, the YouTube Hall of Fame autograph king, it is Frank over at Baseball Hall of Fame Autographs, 1.7 thousand subs, does autograph analysis, shows his collection. That picture there in the background of his basement. Like, it's a dream to go visit there. So I hope I get to do that someday. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out these channels. Get involved in participating in the YouTube Hall of Fame autograph registry. It's a lot of fun to see how you stack up against your friends. All right, till next time, guys, keep collecting, and God bless.